What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to a new unboxing video. For today we have the latest device from Koolnee called the K1 Trio. So from what I've seen online, this phone looks quite promising. So first of all, we have a 6-inch screen that has a 1080p resolution. We have the Helio P23 CPU, which is a very power efficient CPU. We have 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. And I believe the phone costs somewhere around $240. And with that being said, let's get this box open and check out the phone. Alright, so we have a pretty boring box, nothing that exceptional about the box, the brand name on the front, the model name at the bottom, and on the back here we can see some of the specifications, but these are the specifications that I already told you. So we have a little sticker right here, so we'll cut that open. And let's check out and see what comes in the box. Well, I mean, I kind of know what comes in the box already. So in here, I'm imagining that we'll have a case. So let's get that out of the way. So we have a case, we have a small user manual and the screen protector. The case, it's just a regular silicone case, but it's good to have because otherwise it would be kind of difficult to find one. So leave those aside. And we have the phone. Let's check out the phone. Oh, it feels pretty good actually. So we'll leave that aside for a quick second. I see the SIM card tray removal tool right here. And in here we have the cable, I'm assuming. And I'm hoping this is not gonna be longer than normal, because we've seen that many times in the past. So, oh, it's a micro USB cable. I thought it would be like a USB-C cable, but I guess we get a micro USB cable with this one. That's a strange choice. And in here we have the power adapter. So this is a fast charger as well. Alright, so let's leave all these aside and let's check out the phone. Wow, the phone feels smaller than normal, but it feels a bit heavy, so it's on the heavier side. I'm gonna check the weight for the full review. So on the back here we have a sticker, so let's remove this. Oh, that was... Okay, let's try that again. Alright. So I'm not sure, I think the back it's made out of plastic. It feels like it's made out of plastic. We have two cameras on the back there, but we've seen what happens with those two cameras many times, so I actually think that we have one camera. But the back looks very cool, like depending how you move it, the light reflects in a different way. So the back looks very cool indeed. The frame is also made out of metal. On the left hand side we have the volume keys, and these ones seem to be made out of metal as well. But they're not the tightest buttons out there. At the top we have the slot for the SIM card, and on the right hand side we have the power button. I like how slim the phone is, even though it doesn't feel very light, it's very slim. So at the bottom here we have the hole for the microphone, we have the 3.5mm audio jack, and that's not something that we see every day. We have the micro USB charging port, and once again I'm not sure why they chose to use that. And we have the speaker. So on the front here, let's remove this screen protector. I have to say the phone looks very good, and look at those slim bezels at the side there. Now the glass on top of the screen seems to curve as well. I don't think the actual screen will curve, but the glass does seem like it's curved. Alright, so at the top there I see a couple of sensors. We also have the speaker, and at the bottom here we have the home button. I think this is the home button. If it's not the home button, it's at least the fingerprint scanner. And we also have a front-facing camera that's sitting at the bottom here. I'm not a big fan of those cameras sitting at the bottom there, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. So we get the Koolnee brand. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, and then I'll come back once I have it all set up. Alright, and it took me about 2 minutes to set this up. So first of all, the screen looks absolutely gorgeous, and it seems to get fairly bright as well. And look at those awesome colors. So I'm very excited about this screen. It's a very good looking screen. The viewing angles are also really good. Let me turn that brightness up all the way. So the viewing angles are excellent as well, and you can see the screen no matter how you look at it, and the colors are super vibrant. And I'm kind of happy to see that it has something like very close to stock Android. Now this is using Android 7.1.1, and let me turn that brightness down a bit. And there is also a new update available, and that's great to see that the manufacturer is pushing updates. Other than that, the settings app looks fairly normal, very close to stock Android, but a bit changed here and there. And I kind of like the app drawer. You just swipe up, as we've seen on the Google Pixel. So for now, the launcher does seem quite nice. I've already set up the fingerprint scanner. I'll have to put my password for the first time. So let's check it out. So it seems to be accurate, but it's not the quickest out there. So it takes like a second after you press it for the screen to unlock. So definitely not the fastest fingerprint scanner out there. You can also see that we have some small bezels around the screen here, so it's not an edge-to-edge display, but still better than a lot of other phones that we've seen in the past. So we don't really get that many apps pre-installed. We mostly get Google apps, so we have the YouTube app, photos, maps and stuff like that. So that's great that we don't get a whole bunch of useless apps that are pre-installed. So next I wanna install the Antutu benchmark and the Geekbench 4. I wanna run those, and then I'll come back with the results, and we'll check out the camera quickly as well. I've also noticed that the phone has dual band Wi-Fi, so I can see my 5 GHz Wi-Fi band and my 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band. So I'll come back once I have those results. And I am back with the benchmark results. So on the Geekbench 4 we get a multi-core score of about 3600, and on the Antutu benchmark we get a score of about 64,000. So fairly normal scores for the Helio P23. Next I want to check out the cameras quickly. So first of all, the camera app looks very similar to what we've seen in the past. And if we take a regular looking picture, let's see here. And let's check out that picture quickly. So the picture quality seems to be fairly good. No complaints about the picture quality. It may look a bit too bright on the camera, but that's because of the screen. But I can turn down the brightness, and then you're gonna see it better. And if we take one of those pictures with the bokeh effect, let's get something in here. Let's see. So unfortunately the bokeh effect, it's fake once again. And if I cover the first camera, so I'm covering the first camera with my finger, you can still see and take the exact same picture. So as we've seen multiple times in the past, the second camera, it's fake. So if I turn this around, let's turn this around and take a selfie. Okay. And let's take another one. And let's check out that picture quickly. So the picture looks pretty decent as well, with the front and the rear camera, but the second camera that we have on the back here doesn't do anything. So it's a shame, because I honestly don't want to see the dual cameras on the back. I just want to see one good camera on the back. So far so good. The phone does look very good, and it feels very good whenever you're using it. I'm gonna definitely use this for a few days so I can get a better feel for it. Of course there is that software update, so I'm gonna have to do the software update before I do anything else with the phone. But for the first impressions, the phone does look quite good. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.